Hi Leo, welcome to your reading. Today we're going to look into what's going on December 2020. I'm so excited to do this for you. I love Leos. This applies to your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. So make sure you check out those other placements if you feel called to. Keep in mind this is a general reading, of course, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Not everything will resonate for everyone completely, but definitely, yeah. All right. I call upon your higher self, my higher self, your guides, my guides, your ancestors, my ancestors. Why did I just say it like that? I don't know. The archangels. I surround us with the white light of divine love. I call upon any ascended masters or goddess beings who are of high vibration to assist us in this reading and give you a clear and concise message for December 2020. The last month, we made it, right? We made it. All right. Let's see, Leos, 2020. December. Okay. Messages for Leo, December 2020, please. What is going on for Leos, December 2020? Oh. Okay. Oh, hello. All right. Okay. Leos 2020. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. So right off the bat, the first card that came out was Queen of Pentacles. So you may also have dominant Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn placements as well, or you are dealing with one. I also feel like this just goes into you coming into this very like self-nurturing stage, you learning how to nurture yourself, mother yourself, love yourself, be kind towards yourself, be courteous towards yourself, handle your money in a new way as well. I definitely feel like this has a lot to do with your self-image, your self-expression becoming more glowy. I feel like a glow up for some of you. I feel like there's a lot of new experiences that are coming and you're kind of moving through the trenches of the old. Okay. I also see the Ten of Swords and Judgment fell out. So for me, this shows that maybe something kind of happened that was a blind side to you, but really this was the divine blessing. I do feel like, okay, I'm also getting another message too that if you've been really self-critical, this is a chance for you to let that go because it is affecting you much more than you may think. So if you're critical of yourself, there's no real growth to be experienced from that. You're only going to get sucked into that vibration even more. So it's important for you to learn how to change the way you're thinking about yourself so you can come into wholeness and oneness with who you really are in your soul. And your soul does not judge you, and your soul does not view you as negative as you may view yourself. Okay, yeah, and I do see maybe some of you are comparing yourself to others on social media or just feeling like, why am I not like that? And it's because you are you for a reason, and you are here. If everyone was the same, if everyone looked the same, there would be no individuality, there would be no self-expression. It would feel like we were all robots or mirrors of each other, and while that might be cool, it doesn't bring any uniqueness or like everyone is beautiful in their own way. It's when they don't believe that. It's like all energy as well is what I want you to know. Like how you see yourself is all energy. Like when you view yourself as not beautiful or this or that, or you're just like hypocritical or hypercritical of every little thing about yourself. Like, I wish I could change this. I wish I could change that. I wish I could change this. It just becomes this monster over time, and then you never feel satisfied with yourself, and that affects other areas of your life. So I do believe that it's important for you to start noticing what's beautiful about yourself and start nurturing that, like being like that Queen of Pentacles towards those things that you do love about yourself. And before you know it, your aura is going to change. You're going to feel more expressive, more confident in who you are. You're going to literally physically change as well. I also am hearing listen to subliminals, of course, of high vibration. Like, make sure you're not listening to subliminals that have any negative messages under them. And if you are, be sure to tune into your intuition and ask what it is, so you can let it go and not listen to those anymore, because some of them have negative messages under the surface that actually fuel this like self-hate cycle even more. Okay, I do see the Four of Cups in reverse as well with the Eight of Cups and the Star. So for some of you, there may have been some sort of loss or unexpected ending. Like I was saying in the beginning, that was actually for your highest and best, and you weren't able to see it. Like the universe cut something out of your life so you could go on a new direction or a new path, because the direction that you may have been living for somebody else, like in a relationship or following the beat of their drum because they convinced you that you had to, or they had some sort of like hold over you. I'm not sure if it's like manipulation in some sense. This is obviously for not very many of you. It's like you're the lion, you are Leo. Whether that's sun, moon, rising, Venus, doesn't matter. You have this lion energy about you. You're meant to be a leader. And sometimes when we are insecure or we are doubtful of ourselves and we're seeking external validation, we fall at the hands of other people who can sense that we are easily controlled or manipulated, and they'll use that for their own gain. So it's important for you to become aware of that if that is happening, and if they've left your life, then they've left it for a reason, and it's time for you to rebuild yourself. Especially with the Star, like hope is being restored. I do feel like you are becoming more conscious and more sentient of a being, and more like you just are craving freedom and what's not desire, but freedom and something like of a higher vibration. You're just like, I don't know the word that I'm trying to say. It's like new experiences. You're getting into new things, whether that be like metaphysical studies or learning about ghosts. For some of you are like into that kind of energy, which I wouldn't even mess with that realm. I'm just saying. It just seems like not the paranormal, like the unseen. I see that like the veil has been lifted for you, and you're able to kind of tap into this realm that you've never been able to tap into before. And I do see that it can be kind of intense, especially if you've never dealt with that before, or maybe you're getting in touch with your guides for the first time in a long time, or starting to see synchronicities, or like certain things coming out in your social media, like you cannot explain how on point they are. It's like, I was just thinking that and now it's here. And that is a sign from your guides that you are on the right path if you're seeing things unfold like that so quickly in real time. So I definitely recommend meditation. I definitely recommend connecting to your higher self as well. Connect to the self, your future self, the self that's already overcome this aspect of life, this period of life, and walk away from what doesn't serve you so you can start living a life that you've always desired to live. I see that some of you may even be going through a spiritual awakening. Another one is what I heard for some of you. And you know that can be a very intense, lonely period of time. So it's important to not like sway back into old patterns of behavior like before you ever woke up, aka looking on social media or getting wrapped up in media or negative songs or media that drains your energy or fuels fear. Like I feel like that's important for you to know. Like it's not time to backtrack. It's time to kick up, stepping forward, and really like fight against that resistance of the old. Like if you're being like pulled into something that you know isn't good for you, make sure you work diligently to X out that energy so you can have something new and you don't have to repeat an old cycle and have to start all over again. Like you're past that. Okay. Leo, December 2020. What blessings are coming for Leo, December 2020? So I do feel like a lot of new experiences or like starting new projects, new things. And for some, this could be an idea that's like coming into fruition. And for others, this could be continuing what you left off. Like if you took a break from something once COVID started, you're revisiting that and starting it up again. But you needed that period of rest is what I'm hearing. Like you needed to take a break. Okay, Leo, what's going on? What blessings are coming for Leo, December 2020? Oh, okay, Queen of Wands, there you are. And Nine of Pentacles. Oh my God, I love this. Okay. Queen of Wands, there you are. Even if you are, it doesn't matter your gender, masculine, feminine energies are in everyone. So this is just your feminine energy coming into play. Queen of Wands, there you are. Queen of Wands, that's Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, but I definitely feel you here too. It's a woman who's so beautiful and people know that, and creative and passionate and living in her highest vibration of that fire energy, that using it in a way that benefits all and like reminds others of how beautiful they are too. Like giving back what you receive, whether that be giving back to others what you receive towards yourself, like also like your thoughts towards yourself, or the positive, like giving people compliments when you compliment yourself. And then you'll see that more people compliment you and more people. It's like going into a new octave of vibration. And that's what that Queen of Wands is. That's you. Knight of Wands and Four of Pentacles. It was in reverse. I almost turned it over. But you're moving out of this energy, like this, like having to feel restricted, feeling like you can't spend, feeling like you have to save. I feel like you're moving into this free-flowing energy where you're able to really express yourself in a way, like buy new clothes is what I'm hearing. Buy new things that like make you feel good. And it's important for you to do that when you already feel good about yourself and just use it to amplify, rather than doing it when you feel down about yourself and using it to feel better, because that's only momentary when you do that. It's like a fleeting moment when you do things to try to make yourself feel better, versus coming at it from a point where you already feel incredible about yourself and you just want to feel even better. I do feel a total transformation happening. And I also see, especially because the Nine of Pentacles is on the bottom, this is like a woman who creates luxury for herself. She creates her own source of abundance. I do feel like maybe not self-employment, but definitely a raise or something where it gives you some sense of freedom in monetary, where before that was your focus, or like you needed to figure out how you're going to make money, and now that's not so much of a focus, and you having this total life shift and shifting the way that you view about yourself and having a complete transformation in that aspect. So whatever hardships happens, it was definitely a divine favor, and they're answering your call. And whenever your guides answer your call when you want something new, you have to let go of what no longer serves you. And that's exactly what happened. And while it feels uncomfortable, and sometimes you're like, wait, I don't want that anymore, I want to stay where I was because it's what you know, it's not what's best for you. So I feel like that's changing completely, so you can come into this Queen of Wands and you're going to feel like a new, improved version of yourself. Queen of Cups, yes. So you're definitely feeling more, Aries got this too, you're feeling more like mystical. I feel like more spiritual, more connected to not only the water, but just your emotional side, and realizing that your emotions are nothing to be afraid of as you were in the past. They actually strengthen you and move you forward and allow you to see what was under the surface so you can clear it out and experience the transformation that you have. It's like you have both the queens here, so fire and water. So you may also have water in your chart or something like that. And I do feel like a lot of the things that used to stress you out or burden you before are becoming like child's play. Like you've learned how to master the biggest stresses in your life and overcome these kind of intense, dark feelings. Like you went through a dark night of the soul, I feel. Even if you were conscious of it or not, you definitely went through a time period where you're like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it through, and you did make it through, and there's so much to be rewarded for that, because it takes such a brave, strong soul to do so, and you did it. You have almost all the queens here, except the sword. So money, emotion, your intuitive center, and also your passion and how you express yourself to the world. That's so beautiful. So yeah, you could have earth, fire, and water in your main three. Oh, Page of Pentacles and King of Swords. Okay, well there's a king. So, all right. You may have someone, like an air sign, asking you out on a date for some of you. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And offering you something. Like, I feel like they're either going to pay for the date, which is something that you like aren't used to experiencing, like people courting you or taking care of you on that aspect. I don't really feel like, this is for some of you, I don't really feel like this is someone that you're going to want to, but but people reaching out to you more and people showing interest in you definitely reminds you that the energetic shift is happening and it is working, because it's like you're getting new offers or something new that's coming to you, new messages, new people reaching out that had never reached out before, showing interest in you, or people talking about you and you finding out that like people have attraction towards you or they're interested in you, and that's showing you that it's a result of your vibration shifting and changing. And I feel like that should be exciting for you because it's showing you that your hard work is paying off. And for others, I do feel like, I feel like that's pretty much the main message. Okay. Let's see. Blessings for Leo. Blessings for Leo, December 2020. Let me grab these. There's so many cards. Okay, King of Cups, Three of Wands. Okay, so now you have a true pair. The Cups. All right. I feel like the time of like having to defend yourself and feeling like, why doesn't anyone care, is over. You're realizing that people really do care and you are special, because you're realizing that you never needed other people to validate you. It's like so it's like when you needed people to validate you, to show you that you were special or that you mattered or that you were appreciated, that only led to you not being able to see the people that appreciated you. It's like that just fueled the self-fulfilling prophecy of nobody cares. And so you were not able to see when people actually were caring about you, or you don't remember that. You were just staying in the trigger point. And now that you're elevating your vibration and knowing how incredible you are and like learning that on your own, that energy is no longer there, like having to fight for something. It just flows naturally. Especially with the Three of Wands and the King of Cups. You could even be, I know we're not really like able to, I feel like maybe someone from like a distance, King of Cups energy, so Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, could be reaching out to you. They may live a distance from you, but they are showing interest in you as well, and they want to get to know you or see you, or someone who sparks your interest is really reaching out and showing some kind of, I just feel like a lot of love offers are coming into you, but you're so set in who you are that before you wanted a relationship, and now you're like, I'm just going to continue to be myself, because you know that it'll come no matter what. And like I also feel like elevating your level of desire, and you're knowing that you can be picky when it comes to your romantic partner, and that you don't just have to settle. Like if you see a red flag, you're not gonna override it, which is good, because one red flag is like a million after that. So you know that what is meant for you will come in due time, and so you're not really in a rush to make any sort of decision in relationship. Yeah, Five of Cups, this feeling of sadness, this is all about you, like you overcoming this like dark period in your life, or feeling sad. This is like all about self-image, I feel. And you're like, the energy is totally transformed with it. In reverse, I just feel like this is a sign to me, at least, that it's ending. And these cups that were like, even then they still had two cups, but they're poured out, it's empty, and you're rebuilding yourself from there and making something new, choosing something new, and experiencing a new way of life. All right, one more message for Leo, December 2020. I'm so happy for you. It is true. Like, you'll see how beautiful people are going to start telling you too. Like, oh my God, how do you look so good? What have you been doing? And I feel like you're going to be able to teach a lot of people how to feel valid and secure in themselves. All right. Ace of Swords and Ace of Cups on the bottom. So I do feel like some sort of like love. Yeah, you're just attracting a lot of people who really want to be with you now. And it's important for you to see the intentions of the people and look deeper into it. Like being complimented and courted is nice, but it's like, are they meant for me? It's important to ask, because I do see a love coming in, and I do see it sparking, like them coming in towards you with a message, and you being like, oh my gosh, wow, that was so nice. Or there's just something about having, like, receiving something from someone who is reaching out to you. And I kind of, Six of Cups is on the bottom. Oh, and the Sun, there's Leo. So I definitely feel like this is someone who's had their eye on you for a long time. You could have went to school with them. You could have known them for a long time. And they've always kind of been interested in you, but because you weren't in the mode where you were going to be able to accept that kind of attention from others, it was like they could feel the block and they could feel the restriction, and so they never tried to go forward with it. Bless me, sorry about that. But now that you're in this like open, airy, allowing energy, someone from the past is coming and trying to get with you, you could say. And with the Page of Swords or Page of Wands on the bottom, it's definitely like a romantic or like a passionate message. Like they're gonna let you know that they want to date you. So just really see into the intentions, use your intuition a lot, and figure out, is this a yes or a no? You'll know right away. So yeah, just important for that to know. Especially with the Sun, like this comes after the darkness, you know? It's like feeling victorious, feeling like something new, especially with the baby. That could show you coming into a new cycle of life and feeling so excited to grow through this experience too. And just you continue to up level. This is like joy. I just feel like deep happiness and fulfillment is going to come, and it's going to be able to be the guide and the marker for every good thing that's to come after this. And then every kind of dark period you have after this, it'll be easy to navigate through and easy to work through, because you know that you've already made it through time periods where you didn't think you could. So since you've already had this experience to prove to you that you are strong, you are resilient, you can move through it, every other thing will be just fleeting. And it's like, okay, yeah, it sucks, but I'm going to make it through. So that's the message for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading.